What's up, everybody? This is the poker coaching study session. Today, we're going to be looking at defending the big blind, deep stack on 10-eye boards, rainbow. So let's get started. I would not check raise under the gun here, even 10%. Who says 10%?
I think it's gonna be between 10 and 20%.
I don't know.
I think
I
it's in the middle.
honestly
I
have no
think
idea.
it's less. We have ace 10, king 10, queen 10. We can check raise. Why is this hand?
No, never check raise queen 10.
You don't check
Okay.
raise queen 10 against EP.
You
All right.
check raise 10-9 more than queen 10,
Because
which might still be zero, by the way. Because the 9 kicker needs more protection, and it unblocks more of his air. Queen jack, etc.
There's no way
all right,
for raising.
hit the
Scotty,
call. Hit the
you-
I could
call.
be wrong though.
you're wrong, Scotty.
It hasn't come up yet. It's still thinking about it.
There's no
I
way.
think
Maybe
you're
maybe
right
it is.
that
Oh, there it
because
is.
he should,
There it is. 13.2%.
yeah, because he
Stuck
should
on my
have
big
some
stack.
bigger bets and he chooses small, we can raise.
But
Now let's look at queen 10.
what the
Is it
hell?
more or less?
Yeah.
Ow. Ow. Scotty, you're a very courageous guy. Have you ever never
Because
seen
10 per, be-
have you ever
because
seen
10%
pocket
is not
queen?
very high, Louis. That's why. Because 10% is really small.
Jesus Christ, look at
Look at
this, right?
the-
More
Where
or
does that
less.
come from?
Yeah, less. Queen 10 less.
Queen 10 less. Jack 10 not at all. Jack 10 is the one you don't do.
Right,
Ah, of
so
course, of course.
okay, so good news. It's not that polar. It's plenty of small bets.
Yeah. Four deuce, I guess. No, not many straight draws. Deuce on the board.
Yeah. But
But
even
that
Queen 10, look
means,
at that. Queen 10 is probably just by eye, Queen 10 is more than 10%.
is
Isn't
it
that?
because of four
Yeah.
deuce? Why are we raising so much here? What's the deal? It's like 15%
We're
raise.
finally
He
raising
misses
small as well.
because he misses this board a lot. He has some tens, but he misses it a lot.
So one thing we start to notice after all those that like, the
Like-
lower the board gets, more raising we get to do. Cause ASI board against CP, you barely raise like your best top pair. Now you're like raising like all top pairs at some frequency.
Yep. He has no pocket fours and pocket deuces also. And the board is so draw light that there.
Now our top pair needs more protection.
Yeah.
Alright,
Was it raising Jack high boards like this?
no,
Jack low low?
no.
Yeah, so
Mhm. Who's doing
slightly
it
short
more,
stack
right?
mechanic.
All right. Who's finding 10% with 10-6 suited?
Scotty, did you miss the other 4 episodes?
Yes, I did.
That's why you show up here and call up a raise so confidently. Cause
Yeah, I've been on the road.
Cause ace high board was not like this. King eye, queen eye. Very, very respectful of under the gun. Jack high, a little bit more mergy.
Yeah.
Cause you have those jack 10 boards and on, but now 10 eye, we get to raise a lot.
But that's
Right,
because I mean ace king queen boards hit him so much. And whenever it hits him so much better.
Alright, so we call.
Are
Check.
you asking me? Oh, if it's my point, then check. We check.
You already got your point by going against all logic.
Alright. Check and call. And then we're gonna fold the river if he bets again.
Or bluff raise the river.
No,
Mm,
we're so
Maybe not
dead.
on that one.
Check fold. We're dead. Check behind you, wink. Oh, he got it. Yeah, there you go. Alright.
Hmm,
9-8 of clubs.
I believe I know this one too. It's not me.
Yeah, who's up?
Who's up?
Are you on mute, Louis?
no, I'm here, I'm
Oh.
here. We can all speak.
Oh, I think we pure call this one.
You
Middle
think?
pair and gutter.
I'm on team call.
Yeah, I think we might raise a little bit of 6-8 or 10-8, but not so much 9-8, especially not clubs.
Okay, so everyone just wanna call. Fair
Yeah.
and a gut shot, we're very deep. Is that not
Yes,
a
we are.
hand like? That would, must be just a pure call. But what do you raise if you don't raise? I
When
guess,
we have backdoor
Just
flush.
named it.
10-8.
I knew
Oh,
it was
gee.
gonna be a
Oh,
raise because
Jesus.
pair and a gut shot at this stack depth is pretty good, no?
Look at the size.
Apparently it is. Holy geez.
Yeah,
So
six
it's
X
merging
is
or
a,
what?
6X is a bit ambitious.
Wow.
9-8 of spades. Is this raising more or calling more?
Raising more,
Raising. Come on, more equity, more raises.
yeah,
You sure?
Think so, yeah.
Yeah, offsuit don't raise. Suited raise more. We saw on last board.
more with spades, but diamond even
This
more.
was.
So yeah, the 8X gut shot, 7X gut shot. Really good here when you're deep stack because you don't mind raise folding. Then it was just a 9, right? It's not like
Oh,
you're folding a 10 here or some stuff, right? It's just a 9. Second pair against CP. You can easily have pocket queens, can have ace 10. So like, it makes sense to me to raise this one. Alright. I'm gonna give myself a point
For what?
for finding the raise. I
You
was the
didn't
only,
specify size.
I was the only one advocating for a raise.
Yeah, you have to specify the size. I agree.
Yeah. This doesn't count.
It's a fake point.
You guys wanna scam me out of my point? Sure.
Yes.
potato today. What is going on?
Scammers. It's a bunch of scammers here. Okay, check.
Wait, can you show the response when he raises back? Does he raise back?
On the flop?
Yeah, on the flop, yeah.
I think
Cause we make
you,
it so huge, I don't know if he even raises back.
What do you do with
To
jacks
what?
and
To stack off versus
ace ten?
straight?
you just fold, no?
I would assume he does very little, three betting there.
You don't even stack off set in a big blind problem. If UTG.
Yeah, you're
brings
right,
down.
Scotty.
Yeah.
A couple of clicks, that's it.
Yeah.
But yeah, what if he clicks? I guess we call. Okay.
Jacks is folding,
It's
queens
so
is folding.
small, like, what are you gonna do? For sure you call.
Click.
Yeah,
Show
okay.
us versus click. We
Or
jump
do we
straight
just
or
get it
no?
in?
I will jump.
I would just
He'd
not
click
jam.
7-7.
Get it in.
Mhm.
Bad
But not
blockers,
with
ace and
spades.
king, right?
No backup either.
Then you just stick it in with a gut shot here.
Those are
Jack
open
eight,
ender.
yeah, but queen eight,
Open
Oh, so
ender.
look at the
Double
weight
gutter.
we're doing. Look
Queen
at the
eight
lip
double,
we're
double
doing.
gutter.
Oh, so he folding over pairs on the flop? Or he doesn't small bet them? Yeah, yeah.
He
Sure.
small bets everything.
You sure? No way,
Yes.
right? Okay, can we see the ETG strategy?
Arturas.
Doesn't sound right, right?
I think he
At
has
least some
half pot,
55.
at least half pot, no?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so he doesn't really bet small here. Only 20%. Strange.
Half pot spot.
Yep.
What if it was 10-8?
Same thing.
Yes.
Maybe
Maybe
more
bigger.
small.
Nope,
Yeah. More small.
a lot more.
Not same thing.
Uh,
And then 10-7.
I don't know. It's gonna be more small.
Or will it go back to more big?
Less betting.
Hmm.
Less betting small.
Big takeaway, don't see bet. Is jack, is queen, is king. I mean, we need node locks.
Screw that guy.
Indeed.
3-3, that is not realistic.
Just say something smart, Bob, if you wanna make a point.
Take this one, Bob.
No chance.
Go next.
This is always just ever a fold, right?
Alright, bub. Make a point.
I call.
This is too easy, you don't,
What if, I don't know.
I said
This
You
say
have a
game-
low
something
bar there,
smart.
10%. Oh. See, it's a low bar.
It is.
See,
Well,
Danny
Sorry, bub.
might. Danny. Okay,
should have said continue. Don't say call.
raising more than I thought for an ace high, right? Why is that?
So is
Offsuit.
under the gun already betting all his 10x for big sizing on the flop?
I don't think so. It's too dry.
He's correct.
You only bet
B55. yeah.
small. You only bet small.
Do we raise ace jack to get ace queen to fold?
Okay.
What
I
about
don't
10
think,
6 deuce?
I don't think he's folding ace queen.
I mean,
Not
you can
sure.
have hands like queen jack suited, king jack suited, all the stuff.
Look what he has to fold when he raise. You can see.
A very small raise, right? So
Oh, if it's small, probably not. No.
he does fold ace queen and ace king.
Offsuit. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Without yeah. So 16 combos.
And then he's supposed to call with king queen. So that British guy I was playing against was right. When he called me with king queen.
And king jack, huh?
Okay, so we missed a
Mega
raise then.
master.
And basically Danny scammed Bob out of 1,000 points.
Only 1 point.
Was
Or
calling
2.
70%, so it's at least you scam
Yeah,
Bob
but
for 2 points.
it was folding 7%.
Was it folding 7%?
Hmm.
It was.
Are you trying to save Bob from the scam you put him into?
It's still, it was more than a 20% check raise though. But it was
Yeah,
only
I
miss a
didn't see the math.
10% check raise is -2, right? So that's fair. I said call.
10 is -1. I don't know if it was more than 20 or not.
No,
I
no.
thought-
Wait, it was 77%, something like this. So yeah, probably more than 20.
No, because it was folding
Oh,
7%.
7% fold, you're right. Yeah, yeah.
Well, Danny claims, so we're not gonna look, Bob, because if we look, I'm afraid you're gonna lose another point,
No.
right? So instead, Bob, say something smart about this spot.
Uh, well. So the only smart thing I can say here is we have a nut draw. And the solver normally don't like to fold a nut draw.
On the flop.
No, on the turn. No, right now we have a nut draw.
Yeah, but
Um,
I'm amending your statement. The solver doesn't like to fold nut draws on the flop.
oh, isn't that true on the turn?
I don't know. Let's find out.
So we have one overcard. We have the nut. I still think we have to continue, but we could also fold. It's a really big bet, right? So I think this hand is basically indifferent. Does it? At least that
So,
sounds smart, right?
so Bob, let me ask you something. What if he bets 40 big blind?
Oh, then I clearly want to continue.
There must be an amount.
Is that a math denier in the what's
There must
going
be
on?
an amount, Bob, that where you're like, okay, maybe I should not call with my ace high. Where's
The
that
thing
amount?
is, yeah, the thing is, it's not ace eight, you know. I think with the king, we have the absolute nut draw. We can still beat sets with this hand on a good run out. And the ace might be good. And we also block king jack. So at least we block some draws. I'm not sure. I would in-game fold every time, but I think in GTO world, this is maybe a fold or continue in some way.
Okay, Bob, how often do you make your nut that you're talking about?
Around 8%.
Okay, 8%, wonderful. And what kind of pot odds are you offered right now?
Uh, a lot less, but
What does that make you? Is that difference positive or negative?
it's right now it's negative, but
What
you
does
also have
that make
to.
you
Hmm?
automatically?
It's not a, you don't
When that,
fold every
Bob,
nut
Bob,
draw.
it's very simple. When that difference is negative, what does that play make you?
I mean, it would make me towards folding.
It makes you, it makes this play kind of a losing play. Now, I don't know
But
if it's gonna call or not here, Bob, but what I'm seeing here is like pot odds are not good.
true.
We have really, I don't know, 7 outs to improve.
Yes. If the
Yeah,
ace is good.
he bets pretty big. He could have bet like 4 bigs and we continue, 6 bigs and we continue. 8 bigs, probably continue. 10 bigs, I mean, maybe, but now it's like getting rough, no?
It's getting rough. But there are still a lot of chips behind, and with a nut draw, you might get some future money, right? So I'm just saying I would fold here, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's a fold or call.
Okay, but Bob, it's gonna be fold or call. It's like saying, I'm not surprised it's gonna be night or day. Of course, it's gonna be fold or call. You have to kind of like, take a stand here, Bob.
Okay, let's say it's 70% fold and 30% call. Or even 80% fold, 20% call. Is
So you say
that
it's
a
a
fair
fold
deal?
now.
Yeah, it's more likely a fold, but sometimes we call.
No, we don't call, Bob.
We never
I'll have,
call.
no, because you don't have like the pot odds I was trying to allude to. He bets smaller, we can continue. But, for this price, he just, takes a route that we cannot follow him on with this holding. It's just, too big.
It's too big.
Yeah, literally too big.
Jack 9, pure raise.
King 10 offsuit continues also.
And what, we make is Jack fold with Jack 9?
4-3, pure raise.
Oh, that 4-3 is so sexy.
Juicy, yeah.
Show his overbets.
And
Is he barreling every king 9, king jack, jack 9, ace 3, ace 4?
yeah,
Ace three,
Not ace
rated.
3, ace 4. Pocket 3s, pocket 4s, population misses, like I mentioned in the chat.
Yep.
Our population probably miss a lot of these.
King 8 suited, they probably miss.
Ace seven suited,
Jack,
Yeah,
Jack.
yeah.
ace
Oh
six,
yeah,
Come
look
Jack,
at those
Jack.
middling
Sets
aces
back.
going ham, wow.
king jack suited, king queen. Don't
So
think they.
this
King
here,
queen maybe they do.
Jack
No,
and king queen, I think they
king
find.
queen probably do.
Those are
yeah.
more natural.
That's easy to find.
What up, Louis?
this here comes from two things, like this is a key card when position, right? But also
Mhm.
when he bets and we call, we fold a bunch of random queens here. Okay,
Mhm.
so when a queen rolls off, when a king rolls off, when a jack rolls off. It's really good for in position, okay, and nine even. But when an ace rolls off, it's kind of still good for in position, but a little bit less, right? A little bit less. Still fold plenty of aces, but you can see the correlation, like ace, king, queen, jack, really bad for the big blind here. So whatever turn you put here, ace, king, queen, jack should be pretty much the same.
It's interesting as there's 2 or 5 or 8.
I would have won against him, by the way. Damn.
No, you
Oh,
get bluffed
You
on the
don't know what
river.
he was gonna do on the river.
so
I just
That's
hit
what I'm
my
saying.
straight.
Hmm,
That's true.
I mean, I wouldn't raise here, but. I wouldn't call pre-flop either.
Why even raise? Raise
Gotta
for
start
bar?
calling here sometimes.
Do we bluff? Do we value raise?
So the ace jack hand was raising like 17% here, so I'd say to get my points back, this one is also raising for 33% quite often.
Okay,
Oh
You're
wait,
gonna lose
was it
another point,
33 or
bub.
was it 55%? I'm not sure the raise size. Or even 83.
let's try, Bob. Let's try.
It's pure
Save me,
calling.
Bob. Your
Damn.
downfall is
Downfall here.
imminent.
Safe scammed.
Ay, 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 Bob. I would always just call here. I was shocked that ace jack was
Ace Jack
raising.
is gonna do it a little bit because the Jack and Rex with a 10 better than the Queen. Is that what we think?
yes, we thought.
And ace jack makes ace queen fold.
Yeah. So
Oh
many
yeah.
things Ace
That's
Jack does right.
But here it's not
That's the
doing a
scam,
lot.
right? Like Roger said earlier. I thought it was
Yeah.
2-10, but no. Ace queen doesn't get ace king to fold, or maybe, but it's like one combo.
Now
Just
it's
a
too
call.
thin. Yeah.
Just a
Too
call
thin
there,
of a
bro.
bluff.
Okay, that's good.
Or of a
We have a
merge or whatever
draw.
it is.
Um,
Any leading?
I would lead here for two reasons. That the
Four's a pretty good one, right?
four is a great card for a big blind, but also we have the queen of diamonds, and then we have the ace for the straight card. Oh, and I think like we beat some of his ace, like he calls with ace jack, ace nine. So I think leading here is okay.
So we range leading, right? Or not?
Yes, I think. But especially when I have a diamond in hand or a straight card or some equity.
Yeah, let's go.
Look at
Why
that.
no big raises? No big
Look at
dumps.
that.
Yeah,
Donk range.
right. So if you
This
guys
is
don't
one of the hands
mind,
that donks the least in
I
our
will
range.
I will give myself a point for this one.
Oh, Jesus.
Are you guys gonna say something about this one? No? Thank you very much.
You only get points on the flop action.
Oh, there he is. There he is. Hater's gonna hate. Well, the five paired now. The diamond came in, so we have a diamond, so we can scam. Then the five is great for us. And then we have like a kind of a showdown hand, so it's a bit of a shame. Bit of a shame that we have to bluff with it, but sometimes do
So we're
we?
literally bluffing just to get ace king to fold.
Well, that's what I'm thinking about.
That's the problem.
I guess we
It's
don't
only
do it.
ace king.
We don't do it, yeah. We
Yeah.
just don't do it.
Maybe with king, queen half or something, queen jack or something.
Yeah,
That a bit.
that. We wanted to get that to fold.
Yeah,
Maybe we should have done it, because we were repeating it. This is just gonna fold.
Wait. 9 is the 9 is good here, right? I'm not sure if we do anything here, but just think the 9 is good.
Why do you think it's good?
Didn't we see this in the first hand? That we can raise here? Let's do it, raise. Raise for...
Bob,
Yeah, I mean, if I lose points, it's fine.
you wanna
I'm
lose
gonna try...
another?
But isn't that a little bit like the other board where we had like king 9 can raise?
Can we negotiate, Bob?
Yes.
It was the backdoor flush ones.
Only these.
Yes.
Okay, fold.
Whew, Bob,
So 9x isn't enough.
no.
Oh. An ace 9 with a backdoor flush is
Yeah, it would be better.
in there.
Look,
Yeah,
Okay,
those
nice.
nines, not the
Okay,
other nines.
good.
you need the backdoor flush, Bob.
All right,
especially deep stack.
good to know.
Alright, Bob, what do you think here? You have the
Fold.
backdoor flush now.
Fold.
Why do you wanna be in it, Bob?
The 4 doesn't do anything with the board. The king is just one overcard. I think we have better hands to continue. We have king 8 suited, king 9 suited, king jack suited, queen 8, queen 9. We have a lot of hands that are good, right? I'm going nit here. Fold,
Okay,
please.
Bob's in it. And what do you think King C would do here?
Yeah, king 8 can continue. Probably also raises sometimes, mostly calling.
Maybe
Mostly raising.
the nuts.
But you've got to have the suit.
Yeah. Very good. I learned.
Okay, what did you learn, Bob?
That's a new spot. I don't know. Top pair was a weak kicker.
Arturo seems to be very critical of you, in the chat.
Yeah, I wasn't paying all the time attention. Maybe it's true. Maybe it's just a raise. 120%.
Maybe Arturo wants to participate here.
Yeah. Why is he not talking? Make points.
Yeah, give this one to this one. Yeah, give Artur. This is your points, Arturus.
Let's go, man.
Oh,
Oh,
he's saying he's leaving.
oh, tactic
Oh,
calls for Arturas, I see.
Am I getting bait? Call. Call.
You
Well,
say
it's wrong
call,
now.
right? You say call Arturas, right? Say it
Yeah.
again.
no, Arturus says raise.
Call.
Wow.
No way,
Arturas,
it's minus 3 points for me, right?
Arturas, you're gonna drown here. You're never gonna
Okay,
recover.
click and I go.
Oh my god.
Yeah, just to go down to
Fuck
2.
off.
Yeah. You wanted to bait me. Why are we not raising ace 10 here?
We are versus
To
the
cooler
Click
his aces on the turn with 2 pair. Maybe.
we don't get better to fold. Jack's not gonna fold. Queens.
Yeah, I mean, on other boards, sometimes we raise it ace 10.
Look at ace 10, king 10 versus 9-8 suited. Ace 10 versus 9-8 suited.
Hmm. Yeah, probably we have just better 10x with a draw.
Isn't that the first board we've seen?
So Arturus gets a point there.
Well, I don't know about that.
Okay. Think about it.
Arturas. Can you tell me if we lead here?
20 gone.
Scotty says no lead. Oh, no lead, Arturas. And no lead, Scotty, on a 6 pairing, jeez.
That's what I says. I could be wrongs.
Why do you think so? Isn't that the ultimate card to lead on?
Because I think we're still marginally made. As the best. I think that's the best description of our hand here.
Also, the best card to lead would be a 9, maybe.
Why is the 6 not the best one to lead, Bob?
I think we sometimes check raise 6x. And we mostly call 9x.
What, you're gonna check raise your six against under the gun on this board? I'm not
Yeah.
a very big fan of that.
Something like 6-7, 6-8,
I'm not
6
doing that.
jack. No.
No.
But would you raise 9x?
Let's see
9-8.
if it's true, if we do raise there.
Yeah, I would
On the-
unfortunately raise 9x. But we didn't raise here, Bob. The six just paired.
Yeah, I'm
We
just
call-
saying in our range, there are certain hands, and I think we raise more 6x hands on the flop than 9x. So a 9 should
Bob,
be a better hand to call.
you're 100% wrong about this, Bob. We raise, you remember how we raised 9-8 suited here?
Yes,
Did we raise 6-8? Or 6-7?
I
I
think
don't
so
I
too.
don't think we were leaning a lot on the six. We were leaning a lot on straight card. So a 10 with the straight card, so 10-7, 10-8. And 9 with the straight card, 9-7, 9-8. That was the deal here. Like it's the 8 or the 7. So with a 10 or a 9.
Okay.
Okay,
You
so
wanna lead? Or you want-
something like this, it's great. But you're raising the flop with those. When you just call, the 6 is great. Cause you don't raise that many 6.
But we have a pair.
So. Any leading here? Cause I think there's a ton of leading with range.
No. No leads with this hand.
I'm leading here for sure.
I am checking.
I'm checking.
So range lead again?
Always
Connolly.
lead.
Hana leading.
Massive.
So wrong.
Is it
Yeah,
range lead
the
again?
six
very nice,
pairing,
Louis.
guys. I'm gonna give myself a point for that.
Yes. You can give yourself 2 points for that.
One-
Pretty good.
1.5. That's more than enough.
Just 0.5, Roger?
1.5.
Oh. Oh, there he comes back as soon as the answer is out. As soon as this sim is out, he's back. Tactical pauses the over. We're back in the game.
So you're if the turn was a 9, we are donking less, right? Or are we basically donking the same
A
amount?
lot less.
A lot less.
Because Bob, you have to think about this here. The calling range on the flop. Look at all those. Well, okay.
Yeah, that's the thing, because I'm not sure that we're raising so many 9x. I thought the 9 would be a better card to donk, but maybe it's not. We also see a lot of 6x just calling.
So
Yeah.
probably the 9 is pretty good.
Donkified.
Yeah, so 50.
Wait, it's actually donking more, right?
Same.
A little bit. Give me 1 point, please.
Yeah, maybe I can do that, Bob. Maybe I can do that. Okay, so we lead on a 6. He raises. Ah. What are we doing here?
We have top pair. We cannot fold, right?
Personally,
no-
I'm folding. I'm a nit here. But I think we may have to call this very strange player here.
So what do you think can he raise here? Something like King 8 suited? So we have at least some hands we beat, right? He must bluff. Jack 8, Queen Jack. He can actually bluff quite a lot. I think we have to call. It's not too hard to find bluffs here.
We have to call, but honestly, I don't think he's raising much bluffs here.
Really more fold.
The six pairs, he's very respectful. See,
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
indifferent.
I would just fold.
Raising it back
We're
is fold.
raising this more than 10%. This is insane.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm
because
not
of the
raising that.
deuce, I think.
Well, that's
Because
the
the
worst card
deuce
for us, right?
That's bad.
unblock the folds because he never has deuces in his range. The 10 is bad.
What if we click back on the turn? I guess we have bets.
Think he's
Never mind.
clicking back queens, kings, ace ten,
How many to pair do we?
10-9, 8-7. What do you say
How
about?
many to pair do we slow play on the flop? If any. Do you have any boats on the turn? That's what I'm asking.
We have a lot of votes on the turn. All
We
of
have
our
nines,
six
we have
pairs,
tens.
all of our six. But it's a really good board for us. Really good
We
turn.
call on nines. We call on nines and tens. We're not three betting them versus under the gun, I think. So we have tens and nines too, both over sixes.
Okay, tens we slow play. Nines I would guess we raise on the flop.
You
Oh,
raise if you have a straight card with it. 9-8, 9-7. That's it.
So give me boats. Do we have 9-6, 10-6 or not? It's simple question. On the turn.
Suited.
We call the bet, right?
We call a bet.
Okay, whatever. Let's move on. Doesn't matter.
Some 10-6 maybe?
Yeah, suited. Defend them.
You wonder if no, but I'm trying to understand. You think we're check raising pure with bottom two pair? Is that it? Is that the question?
Yeah, how many? Because I want to construct river strategy and I don't know what
Should
we
be
have.
mixing with 9-6.
Yeah, 10-6. We are scared of 10-9, right? Or 7-8.
No, we're just protecting the calling range, I think. And then it's also like bottom two. We can like very often protect the calling range.
Mhm.
10-6, 9-6. Okay,
Next.
Me, I wanna play. 3 points, please.
just say something smart whenever you want.
Raise.
This board, he should certainly have bigger bets than 2. This
I
is an
don't-
overbet board. Should he even ever bet 2?
I
I
don't
could
think
bet
so.
big, yeah.
The way
You
I
don't think
understand.
he should overbet? Give
No,
me a point for saying something smart. This is like pure overbet spot.
I think if it was 10-9, yeah, it would be. But
Give
Look at
me
this
a
it.
point. Give me
is,
a point.
is this not too disconnected?
It's perfectly disconnected.
Two
Yeah,
straight draws in.
small, so you just bet small if it's too disconnected?
Majority over
If he get,
pot,
let's see,
over
yeah.
pot,
I want a
over
point
pot.
for my
Over
raise.
pot, not 55.
Bet big
And
draws.
no, there's a ton of small betting on this.
You didn't even see it yet, Scotty.
Oh, sorry.
There
I
it is,
thought I was looking at the
100%.
wrong node.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Majority
there's a
over
lot.
pot. Give me
Yep.
a point.
Give
Wait a
value.
minute, there's a,
Point.
look at all the 50, it's mostly over betting.
Okay,
Yeah.
so what's your reasoning? Because
Straight
it's
draw
just,
city.
It needs
Yeah,
protection. There are two straight draws. 5, 6, 8, 9. Needs protection with double
It's
pairs.
double two gapper. Double two gapper is the overbet board.
Yeah.
if you not lock yourself to betting small, he probably starts leading.
Give Danny a point.
yes,
So
Danny will get a
10-7-4 will have more overbets than 10-8-4 or 10-9-4, especially 10-9-4.
Alright.
And more than 10-6-4 or 10-5-4. It's like perfectly, like he has infinite open-enders, double gutters, regular gutters, pair plus backdoor, backdoor.
I'm so mad that you got 1 point for
You gotta be
that. How is-
faster.
Alright.
How is
but
it
but
legal?
the 33 was legit, I wanna point out. He does. So I
Yeah,
think you
there's
get
some
point.
small.
It's not really legit, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, it's 50%. That. He
What
would
could
be,
be another way to put this, a double gapper board?
Every
Mhm.
Kind of connected, right?
Whenever two open-enders are possible, is the same idea.
5-8 jack.
Or,
Yep,
yeah,
correct.
like both 8-9 and 5-6 are open-ended.
I
Okay.
mean, one can be gutshot,
Two
as we said,
open-enders are-
5-8 jack.
But now what's our response to his small bet? I said it was a raise. Either give me a point or take a point away.
What do we have again?
We have king 10.
Ah,
Offsuit.
For sure it's a raise, Scotty. What do you think?
I
Raise
know.
big or raise small?
I called, you said say something. I said it.
You're trying to scam a point.
That's not a scam a point. They're,
For sure it's a raise 10%. We've seen it.
we have seen it. Well,
know-
different board.
well
We
said
now
it.
get to
Did
raise
anyone else
top
say
pairs.
it?
It's
No.
here. No one said it, Scotty.
Fine.
Okay, so, okay, Scotty, here,
Thank you, Louis.
here's your point.
Yay.
Almost Christmas, man.
What, what is
Roger,
this? I get a promise of a
wanna-
point?
You have a future interest in a point.
Roger, you wanna stay silent in the back today and use the chat? You're not gonna get points.
Okay.
Let's train facing pot size bet, but people don't really bet pot in game.
Okay, so we check raise and our top pair remain top pair. It should be pretty good. Should be a barrel. Right?
Yeah, do we want to overbet or do we just bet big? God probably have 200 big, 200% here.
The 6 brought in about 3 straight draws.
I would never
So maybe
bet.
we
Others-
don't have to size up. Cause now we have like mega advantage.
Yeah, but what one of value want to do? Value wants to size up here.
Yeah, but you're targeting indifference with his with what? Like we check
Yeah.
raise, what do we even? It's
Well, we
hard to
did
get
get
value
calls.
from
Yeah,
a worse
yeah.
hand now.
Yeah. That
We don't
also-
want to check, but we don't want to check this back though, do we?
I don't
No.
think so. I think we just don't go too large, like
I said check, yeah.
55 or maybe even some third.
Yeah,
55 seems
83,
reasonable.
25.
I,
I'm 82.
I personally would go bigger because I think he doesn't have too many 8-9 hands, and he will still continue with Queen Jack.
Queen
Oh.
Jack.
Yeah, something like this.
What?
What I really like about
Okay,
this-
Queen Jack of diamonds. He can still have backdoor diamond draws, and he will call a big bet.
Okay, we block a lot of them with the king
True.
of diamonds.
That is true.
What would he do with 8s and 9s here?
I wouldn't check raise the flop.
There you go, Roger. Those are continuing.
Yeah.
Which ones?
Pocket
Eights
eights,
and
pocket nines.
Yeah, eights. I'm trying to keep building range around eights. Like, but he doesn't float his eight that much on the flop, or does he?
Also, pocket eights is a
only with
raise on the
backdoor.
That's
flop.
the only hand that we want to torch equity right away, so.
We're thinking about his range, bub.
There is range, yeah, not all. So if we raise big, that what's he's gonna call us. That's a fair argument.
Yeah, we have a set, we want to torch like 8, we don't care about over pairs, we don't care about the set. The only hand that can kill us is
Okay,
continuing
so
on
I
8
wonder
precisely.
if it matters, okay, but I think it does. When we check raise this board, we have a lot of like 8x and 9x, right? So whatever improves an 8 or a 9, and whatever doesn't counterfeit our 10, it should be an amazing card for us. All of
Yeah,
our
so what
bluffs have
size?
an 8 or a 9 in it, right? Even our value hand,
Well,
has an 8 and a 9 in it.
we have eight,
Looks
nine,
like
which
value.
is now the turbo
Yeah.
nuts.
Yeah.
We have 6-8 double gutter, which is now a pair plus double gutter.
We check raise every 8 in the book. Ace
No.
8, king 8, queen 8,
No, certainly not king eight.
no?
No. Cause that's like 10-7-6 you're thinking of, where those are all one card straight draws.
Look
Let's
at this,
see.
ace 8, king 8, queen 8.
Okay. King eight, huh?
Okay, so what's the sizing here?
55, think it's
I think
reasonable, or
55 is pretty
maybe
neutral.
80, but
Okay,
you could still have ace 10, right?
sure.
So
He could.
I don't think you wanna go that crazy, you think like, just,
Yeah, you
No.
go for it.
125.
Bigger and smaller.
Yeah,
mostly smaller, right?
Yeah, mostly smaller.
20%, I
20.
think, yeah.
it's 1%. 60.5.
Yeah, when the card is like too good for our range, we often size down. And then that lets us bet when we hit like a 6. We can just bet small with everything.
Oh, this card must be good for our range, but it's actually not good for our hand right now.
This card is terrible.
11%.
Block.
I'm pretty sure it's a block again. This card is great. I don't know why you
Yeah.
guys are, think about all the ATX that we check raise and barrel, they all got there. And then it's like the perfect card to bluff, because if we bet 10. He can't raise unless he has like, an 8. Can he
Yeah.
raise with anything else than an 8? No, he cannot, right? He just has to call with 2 pair. Has to call with so much.
Maybe he'll raise a set if he's brave.
Bah. On a
You
four
can
liner
raise
like this
the
against
jam.
the big blind, I bet he does. On a check
In game,
raise
I bet
spot,
you're right.
But Louis, if you had an 8, would you be betting 3 right here if you had an 8?
You're just gonna call it with 10.
No.
Don't ask these questions, Scotty.
Yeah, you'd bet bigger.
In the machine land, we will bet some 8s for 3. Probably. But we don't even need to have a straight in range necessarily.
the thing
You don't need
is,
too many.
you wanna get called with an 8. When you bet 3, you always get called by everything. If you bet like, if you start to go wild like pot. What's gonna call us? 2 pair? Sure, but. Whereas if you bet 3, you always get called. Every
All
time.
right.
Yeah, you'll let him call ace 9 or no. Yeah.
Fold, right?
Now let's see if 8 bets 3. Let's take a look at that.
No.
Check back probably.
8-9, I bet 8-9 bets 3.
I bet the pair bets.
Betting 10, not 3.
Yeah.
What is betting 3? 10-8.
10-8 has
10-8.
a sliver.
10-7.
Click on the 3, Louis, please.
Pocket
Six.
jacks.
10-7, 10-6.
Yeah.
There, the amount of 8 betting that is so small.
But you don't need many straights in this range to protect it.
Yeah.
And like Louis says, what can he really raise when we bet 3?
What is he actually betting after we check? Is he betting like ace-10?
I don't know. We still have to figure out what we're gonna do to his response. He hasn't checked behind yet.
Aces is checking. Yeah.
The four liner.
Set.
Oh,
Hmm.
What's this?
Now it's interesting.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, wow.
why is it interesting to you, brother?
We have to fold.
It's very uninteresting to me, man.
With the king
Now
of
the four
diamonds,
line.
we certainly have to fold, right?
If the 9 was a deuce, then it would be very interesting.
I'm
Now
not
it's a four
calling
line.
any
Now it's-
naked tens there.
What if we had the king of clubs instead? Then it becomes interesting.
I'm not
No.
calling any, no, the king is terrible here.
King of clubs is okay.
No,
Why is the king
Sure
terrible?
it is.
Why is
Look
it bad play?
that's because you block king, queen, ace, king, king,
Did
jack.
you see the line? What king, queen, king? Like it doesn't block anything.
It sure does. And then
Look at
think,
what did you? You
okay,
raise flop and bet turn. What
let
king,
me,
queen?
let me use
We
another
bet third on the
argument.
turn.
Let
Doesn't
me use
matter, like, no
another
king, queen.
argument, okay? We're the big blind here. Look at this board. We got a plenty of two pairs, we got plenty of straights, we got plenty of weird stuff to make the calls with. We don't need to call with a naked ten at all.
Yeah, I agree. No one pair calls.
But doesn't he also have plus with ace king,
I
ace queen? Yeah?
disagree that no one pair calls.
Okay, which one?
Jacks.
I don't know, but there's gonna be a partial of something.
Eight.
Jacks.
Okay,
No,
Jack
not
10
jacks.
local, Jack 9.
You'd
I
rather
think.
have king 10 than jacks.
I think you'd rather have
Jacks
10
block jack
deuce than
8.
king ten.
Yeah, but they also block,
If
Maybe it
you
never
want to
has
call one
jack
cup
bluff.
pair, you gotta
Maybe
have
you're
Yeah,
a
right,
but
So
then
Scott.
you bet
here,
42 with a
easy
10.
fold, right?
Yeah, maybe
We
you're
all
right, maybe you're
agree?
right.
We all
Yeah,
Ah,
agree, easy fold. If it's not
Fold.
right, if it's not
probably
right,
for a spot.
everyone loses a
Fold.
point. What do you say?
Push fold. Come on. Push fold. Yeah,
Oh my
nice.
god.
Now look at king of clubs and see how the EV compares.
It's calling 1%, everyone lose a point.
It's Nash distance. Oh, look, he has a straight. Shocker.
It's two straights.
Right.
Two straights.
investigate Trevor.
Can you look what his bluffs are on the river? Because if we check the river, I don't think we have eights there. Right?
There you go. There's your one pair.
Jack 10, yeah.
Hover king 10. Show me the
Jack,
king of
Jack does
clubs,
it.
pure calling.
Yay.
10, 8, 9, 8, 10.
The other one, the other one. What the hell? King of hearts. What the hell?
Hearts and spades.
Do you see your club, Danny?
And it likes having the 10 of diamonds.
I don't get it.
Actually, I guess that's not a diamond draw, so it doesn't matter.
Can you look at the under the gun range? Where we see this?
It hates the
What's his
king of
betting
clubs.
on 50% with?
He's gonna do that with his eights.
Probably with queen jack and king queen there. There you go.
His eights and then sets.
Show
but
his
what-
king queeno. What
And king
suits are his king queeno?
clubs.
The hearts are there too, though. Oh, not really. King, queen, heart, spade. What is
Spade,
is he
diamond.
like raising back the flop? Where are these combos? Where did they go?
They're not calling the turn.
Oh, they all have one diamond. Okay,
Yeah.
one diamond.
Except for club heart. It has club heart. And club spade.
Ace 5 is low aces are bluffing there.
Same spot again. New board.
New board.
We
Yeah.
could get a different turn though.
Fake sizing.
We can play the turn again.
Exciting.
Arturas get a point for fake sizing,
Congratulations.
even though it's Scotty who called it.
Danny called it. I repeated Danny.
Raise small. Raise big. Call.
Yes.
All three are
those
okay.
things.
That fold, maybe. Yeah.
No, you
No
have to
fold.
raise here,
I know.
right? Ah, it's
Yeah.
offsuit, maybe a little bit less. No, you have to raise. What
If
size?
we
Maybe
raise,
more.
he's gonna float with an ace, and then he hits the ace, and then we're gonna stack him.
Maybe it's a raise red.
Okay,
Louis, tell us UTG C betting strategy.
wait,
83% B33. 6% check, 11%
Oh,
B80.
already wrong, I think. Like from first bet sizing, it's wrong.
Ay, caramba.
I would assume it's like again split between polar and small, and you
Yeah,
can ditch 55s, 83s.
yeah, no, yeah, sure. Okay, instead of 83, you want to go pot, whatever.
Yeah, overbet. Yeah, it's same thing.
Yeah, but I'd still claim 83% bet small.
No, it's gonna be less. It's gonna.
She'll see bet strat.
Yeah, Louis, we are training for you.
Will I be 4% off?
Oh,
Yes, I
very
will be
nice.
4% off. Okay.
And what about 9-3 deuce? It's super different or not?
No,
It is or not?
you have to wait for Wednesday for that one.
No, not super different.
exactly the
I know
same.
it's on jack free deuce different, but I thought 10-9, it's like
0% check though.
oh yeah, that's one too little.
What? That one's weird.
Look at that range bet.
I got confused. This is range bet for me.
We just
so-
ranging bet. We just range bet when a three deuce.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What about the ace?
Ace is gonna be different.
Complete the cycle.
Come on, ace. Yeah, ace is different because the 4-5 comes in.
Yeah.
Because we have
And
five.
and the big blind has lots of aces.
And look how many checks we do, like 80%.
It's a lot of checking.
And what we even lead on is this free, Bart?
Right.
Oh, that's what I was thinking, Danny. Maybe this, like 30%
But
of
not
us.
six. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's funny how like 9-3 deuce. Jack 3 deuce, 10-3 deuce, king 3 deuce, all play the same similar strategy, right?
Right. It breaks down. It's gonna break down certainly at 6-3 deuce. I don't know if it breaks down at 7-3 deuce.
8-3 deuce is already very different. There's a lot more
Yeah,
big
but look at
bets.
7. Is 7-3 deuce still a range bet? 6 won't be, is my
7
claim.
will be a lot of bigger bet.
Yep.
Oh,
7's there.
that's the
But
same as 8.
6 we
Hmm.
can't range bet, I don't think. And if we do,
On,
it's gonna be
is
6-3
it
deuce is gonna be filled
possible?
with small bets.
Yeah, I mean on the 6-3 deuce, there's a straight, right?
Yeah.
Possible. Then we size down.
Ugh. And now what? I hate these spots.
Keep barreling. I mean, the 8 doesn't beat the 10. We still can have something like ace 10 or something here. I would keep barreling. And
We check raise and he raises it back, Bob.
oh, sorry.
He's betting too
We're,
big, we have
we're,
to fold.
we're no longer in control here.
Ugh. I just fold in game. I don't know if it matters if we have a spade or what.
We have to
Feels
fold.
bad to fold though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Clicking back, huh?
Well, don't fold now because it's easier to Folding is easy. Give us another hard question on the
So
river.
do we click back more with the spade? Do we never fold with the spade?
We never.
Uh,
Plays more
We
with the
don't,
spade.
we fold
Yeah,
very
okay.
few spades. We still fold a little bit with spade, but very little.
This is risky click back in game. I don't know.
Uh,
You might just be running smack into their overpairs that don't wanna fold.
no, we ran right
Nine
into.
eight. Look at this guy. What the hell? It's like mixing a call and fold.
We can fold
This
out
one?
ace queen and ace king. I learned this today. So
I think this is
you
gonna
like
mix
to
call and
raise.
raise.
Yeah.
What
What was
size
the
do we
I think
board
the
need?
the
raise
other
is more
time?
than 20. I think the raise is more than 10%.
What size do we need to use?
I
Schmoll.
don't know. I'll say 33.
I'm pretty sure it's around 55% because it's two high cards. 10 and 8. So we use 55 and it would be like 10, 6, 3. We would use 33%. That's not true, but it
Ooh, look at
sounded
how
good.
much folding it does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
We were both right, Scotty.
yeah, except not in the game. If you chose fold there in game, I mean in the game, not in the game.
Yeah.
In the
In the
game, you
game,
have to
not
raise here.
in game.
Yeah.
So what
In
in
game
game
you
it's
can
better
in
to
game you
fold or
can
not?
fold. In the game you have to raise.
In game, I think it's better to raise because they under defend.
Okay.
Interesting.
And they over continue?
Or, hmm, I
They over
don't,
three
like,
bet?
if
No, I
you
mean,
raise ace jack, will they fold ace queen? Yeah, probably, right?
No.
sure.
The deal here is people don't know how to continue against check raise. Like people, some of them are gonna call with king queen.
Some will overfold, some will underfold.
Yeah.
It depends who your customer is, huh?
Mm-hmm.
If they overfold, you should raise. If they underfold, you should call or fold. Or, yeah, probably.
Okay, so we check raise, and the diamond came. We have the ace of diamond, which
Yeah,
I
the
think
ace of
Deuce
is
diamonds.
is a
quite
brick.
great, right?
Yeah, let's blast.
Still a good card for us.
I think so.
83 or 125% or 33%. Small or big, right? Don't
No,
go.
never. Why would, well, okay, before I
What?
shoot you down, why would you want to go 33%?
Um, just because I've seen it in the other hand that we go small or big, but we don't
Yeah,
go
but
the
that
middle way.
was on the best possible turn card for our range.
That is true.
The deuce is a total brick.
Mm, yes.
If we bet 125, we'll have enough behind to jam the river on a diamond. And that will be fun.
So with what you
But,
said, Danny, you would go big, right?
yeah, but there may be, small betting still with hands like, uh, king 10, 10 9, where we want to squeak out a little more value. But I don't know. I think it would be more of a polar spot here. Bigger Louis. Let's try to blast.
Yeah, do it. Yes. Yes.
Really good.
I want a point for that. I'm so happy.
I want to give Danny a point for that. At
No, I
least.
think Scotty should get it.
I'm the one who said
Both
125.
of you.
Danny, did you say 125?
Yeah.
I'll split a point with you.
And
Yeah, for sorry guys. Why do we raise 125 here?
yeah,
But
again, explain yourselves.
yeah, please.
When
Because we
you go.
benefit tremendously if he folds an 8, if he folds a bad 10. And if a diamond comes, we can blast all in and get him to fold almost everything because we block with the ace of diamonds. And the bigger we bet on the turn that he calls, the more money we make on the river when he folds. When we get our ace, we're on the river, we're pretty good. We can, that's why. We're
Is
really
there a
want.
better explanation?
Okay, and Danny, what do you think?
I don't have a better explanation.
Um, just typically on a brick, which the deuce doesn't complete any of our potential straight draws or many two pairs that we should have here. Although maybe we're raising 3 deuce and 10 deuce. But even then, if we have two pair, I think we want to bet quite large and get max value against an overpair. But yeah, generally on a turn brick, you will polarize.
Mega power.
Right.
But
And
is
then
it enough?
Danny, we don't have 10 deuce. We didn't check raise 10 deuce. That was the one we check called, remember?
So we're
Oh.
building betting range for free combos, right? We're not betting straight draws. Do we bet straight draws here?
Yeah, so I think Danny also already said if there was a 7 on the turn, we would bet small or
Hey, leave
big.
a deuce. Leave a
Mhm.
break for 1 minute. We
We
over bet.
split, I mean, we're splitting everything. So like by
Yeah, but
check raising, once he calls the check raise, his range is quite strengthened as compared to what he was like range betting, and now a lot of stuff has folded. So
so
his range is stronger. And if we're gonna blast and if we're gonna continue betting into that range, like we have to either be now cautious with our 10x, which are choosing the third primarily, even on the brick. Or we can go like mega polar with our two pair set and bluffs. And this one's a very nice bluff with the ace of diamonds.
Okay, so the 9 and the 7 are the two best turns for us.
That makes sense.
Jack is pretty great. The 10 pairing would make us blast because we check raise a bunch of tens. The deuce
Mhm.
is quite an amazing card. Worst card in the deck, the ace, followed by the king. Uh,
Mhm. Middle card pairing also bad. We're not really check raising an 8.
the tree also pretty bad. The three pairs. Because we don't check raise many trees.
why do we overbet on overcard?
We bet so infrequently. It's a bad card for us, so when we do choose to keep betting, we're like, you're basically, if it comes king and you're betting, you're saying you can beat a king.
Yeah, exactly. And like, so what? We again build range for threes and eights, and that's it. I don't know. I don't understand. It's deep stack poker. It's very complex. And you short, it's obvious. You build for a lot of combos ranges, but here, what do we attack? What do we bet with?
It's Arturas. You shouldn't worry about this too much because
Two pair?
look at the range here. It's like 25% of range, right? This is gonna be the value. All your value size up. That's what you need to understand.
So what? We treat an eight as first nuts, still like and willing to stack off with an eight on a king.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're willing to stack off with 10-8 on a king.
Yeah, yeah.
Queen
Maybe
Jack
trap
gives
trap
additional.
king 10. King 10's the one hand I don't know what we do with on a king.
Right, let's move on.
All right, now we're screwed.
Uh. Hmm.
I think it's time to give up.
Yeah, do we give up or do we blast?
I
Is
think we
it
give up.
time?
I think also do we give up?
I think we give up.
Lay on our backs and
It's not a
give up.
diamond, but the 5 is kind of interesting. I don't know.
It's a low card. It's not good for him and it's great for us, no?
No.
It's not good for
After
our check
after
raise.
Louis,
We have the bad
after he
blocker.
called the overbet, all cards are good for him.
Well,
How
so
many?
what are his auto folds in this node? It's like brick flush
Diamonds.
draws, and we block the majority of them. For that reason, I agree that we probably give up, but you never know.
We give up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a good one.
Yep.
Hmm.
Don't fold.
We
Right.
raise.
How good is it?
Very
It's
good.
good because it is tricky. It's tricky.
Is it?
All
Tricky,
right, if we
tricky,
check
tricky.
raise this and get 3-bet, we can fold without crying.
I would cry.
Oh no, no, I mean it's just a gut shot with unders. So
It's a nut shot.
you're a nut shot.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So we can't, in other words, it's not a hand that we're afraid to check raise because we have to throw away too much equity.
I think with 2 overs to second pair, I'm more prone to just call this one.
Okay,
Uh,
but 10%,
But 10 I mean, in the game, yeah,
we have to
then it's
check raise
hard.
it in the
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
But yeah, this
It-
seems like it's gonna have a lot of check.
is having the overcards to the 5 important? Because under the gun never has a 5, right? Maybe like ace 5 suited, ace 4 suited. But there's
Yeah.
not a lot.
Doesn't have any two pairs. We
Not a
also
lot, but it's something. It's better than not having 2 overcards to the 5. We can
Yeah,
raise
I mean,
6-3 and 3 deuce before these ones, and ace 3, ace deuce.
We can still fold out hands like ace king, which is more important, I guess. I would, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so is this a double gapper board? It's not,
No.
right?
No.
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 But I believe the UTG
Um,
has 20% overbets anyway.
So he
Nine.
should be betting small most of the time.
By the way, the other board, besides double gapper, would be like 10-6-5 here. I think is also similar because you have the 2 cards, 2 consecutive cards along with the gap. Meaning like, there are just a lot of combos that wrap the straight draw combos that wrap the 6-5.
Are you
Like we
trying
can
to
have,
say that this is one?
not quite because the 10 and
But he
5 are
doesn't have,
too
oh,
far
we
apart.
have them. He doesn't, right?
Right, right. We have them, which
Yeah, we
drives
have
up
them,
his
yeah.
bet size. Like, I agree with you, this bet is a majority size from him, probably, maybe some 55 instead, but if we look at 10-6-5, I think that one will be more overbetting.
Alright,
Cause then we have everything between the 10 and the 6, and then we also have the stuff wrapping the 6-5. Like 7-3, 7-4, 4-3. uh, 4 deuce, 3 deuce. Although some of them are only suited.
You know what I would
What
like
do we
to
do with
figure
page
here
6?
now? The raise size. What do you guys think the raise size is gonna be here?
I did it in the chat. 1 point, please.
Red.
Big 83 maybe.
I go
55.
Bob,
orange.
you need to say something smart, not just give the answer.
Yeah, I
Why
wanna
you wanna
bet
bet
small
small? Why you gonna
because
go
it's
small?
1 high card and 2 low cards, which under the gun doesn't connect to. I think
So it's
that's a good win. To raise
disconnected.
small, we don't have to raise big here. 10-8 is different than 10-5-4.
So you think it's like 10-3 deuce?
It's not, yeah, it's close to that. No, it's not this game.
Oh, show majority size and
Why is this game so complicated?
show strategy.
If it was easy, Bob, there wouldn't be a lot of money involved.
True.
Also UTG as well.
Did we even get it? Did we push a button and get an answer? Or did we just go right to the strat?
Yeah, it was like splitting 55 and
Yeah,
83.
yeah, and I wonder.
Okay.
Do not worry, Bob lost a point.
But the overall strategy is close. Let's put it that way.
So yeah, 3
33%,
deuce
55.
raise more, 6-3 raise more, 7-3 raise more, and then when you have the overs, 2 overs to the 5, you raise less. Although, 7-8 suited,
Yeah, I don't get that.
6-7 suited.
Can you
And
see
show his
UTG?
c-bets,
Yeah, yeah, UTG.
majority 55 or,
Majority.
oh, majority third, okay. And then do 6-5 for comparison.
Yeah, yeah, I agree.
It'd be the same.
Oh, it's actually not very different, yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm. I thought
Not
the
very-
10-6
lot.
straight, yeah, the fact that now there are a bunch more gutters would affect it, but, well,
Small
I
range.
guess they were already straight draws on the, they were already straight draws anyway. Like 7-8 was already a straight draw, so it's only 8-9 that changes. Hmm, okay. So yeah, consecutive cards also drive sizing up, allowing a bunch of straight draws, wrapping them. Now it's completed equity.
So the deuce 3x board all work very alike. And the 6-5x board are the same, right? That's what I see. Okay, back to business. Raise, big, right?
That's not good.
Very bad, right? Our top pairs get degraded when we check raise our tens. It's not a good card for our bluffs. We don't have a spade in our hand.
Check,
This is a pretty bad turn, right?
Wave the flag.
check.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Fuck him up.
Bingo.
How big?
150?
Wow. I think we can do whatever we want.
Is
Like
this card?
mix between check and 2 and third and huge.
And all in.
Yeah, I think we don't, the one I think we don't do, we don't do 87.
No, 87, no check.
I think
Yeah,
all
if we have
in,
87, we
I
want to go
agree.
51.
Yeah, let's play which action is the worst. I agree.
think
Purple is the worst.
all in is the worst.
All in
Yeah.
is the worst? No way.
Yeah,
No
all in
way.
is the worst. Five
I'm
X
sure.
pot, four
All
X
in
pot.
can't be the worst. There's no way it's the
He
worst.
still has overpairs. What do you mean? How can it be the worst?
So the one I like the most here is 150%.
I like 150.
150. I think check is the worst, to be honest.
You
This is
think
the one I
check's the
like the most
worst?
here. Let's see.
Yeah, I think it's the best.
I was going to say check it.
Look
Check
at
is the
this.
best. Ah,
Scotty,
great.
I think we should split another point for saying 87's the worst.
But no, but we thought, well, you can get a half a point. I can't because I thought 150 was good. The theory was right, which is go small and get called by everything, go big, but I didn't realize big was 425.
Population just doesn't bet for value enough, so that's why I thought check is better. Because they check a lot back when we check there, so we have to get ourselves the value. But
Yeah.
Oh, on the
I think
river.
Also,
We
when you
capture
bet
value
two,
from bluffs when we check.
also though, when you bet two, you're betting small to induce.
Mm-hmm. And
So
think
that's
about
good.
our range here as well, like check raise check, and then we still have some 10x that wants to go small.
Yeah.
Maybe not two. That's why I thought third could be in there as well. We still have some random like we picked up a
Check fold.
7 sometimes on the river that wants to
Mhm.
go 2.
Louis, go
maybe
back
have
to the
some
window.
like
I think maybe we do get a point. Hold on.
desperation
87 is the
bluffing.
worst.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's worse than the other bad ones. Okay.
But all in is not that bad.
So let's see
No.
our river range. Let's take a peek at the rainbow.
Alright, let's give you guys half a point.
All right.
Okay.
Why am I not getting points?
Cause you're not
You're not
Because
saying
you're
getting
asking
anything
questions rather than
smart.
making statements.
No smart things?
We are not
No
on the
smart
board.
things said afterwards.
Only for smart people, man. We're not on the board. So what is our range on the river?
The only all-ins will be with like this hand, 8-9, and then some bluff with a 6 in it. Oh, 6-3 as well can do it. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, all in
We
with
do not.
7-3.
King
That's fun.
free.
Only 30% is checking from our range. So the rest want to bet.
Just free. Which one you found as a bluff, Danny?
Hmm?
You found a lone bluff?
Yeah, 7-3.
Oh
And
yes.
3 deuce.
Freeze like it, free deuce, yeah, queen free, king free.
So when we run into a 7 with like 7-8, we can bet 2.
Oh, we
Our
still have
worst
queen.
10x can bet 2. Our good 10x can bet third.
We
Over
have
pot with random crap. What is the 150 range was all like king 3 and king queen.
Would we bet more if the river was an 8? 8 of hearts? I would guess we bet.
Less?
Nice to know that your
Must be
bluff
less.
gets top pair, top kicker to fold.
Because then we have the clear straight like 6-7, right? That's a difference.
But the
I don't
7
know.
actually completes more straight draws than the 8.
6-3. Huh.
Right, if
Do
you
we just-
insist,
8
Roger.
came in as well. Well, we never have 8-9, do we?
Yeah, the thing is, our opponent can have 8. Can he have 8-9 here ever? No.
Danny, I think they complete the same number of straight draws,
Do they?
the 7 and the 8. We have to check to see whether we have them in the same amount.
Well,
But
are you counting like queen 9?
I'm counting
That's-
queen 9 and 3-6, and then the and then the 6-7, the 6-8.
Wait,
Yeah, okay. But we don't
Yes,
really have
same
queen
number,
nine.
but we may not have them in the same amount.
And you forgot 8-9.
No, the 8,
But then
9
there's
are
also 7-9. But we don't have 8-9,
no,
7-9 so
the
much.
7-9
Like,
and the 8-9 are the same. Like the 4-5 when it's the 7, it's the 6-8. When it's the 8, it's the 6-9. What's 7,
7-9.
8, 9, 10, Jack?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. No,
7-9,
the
queen
7
nine.
completes more. You're right. I'm wrong.
Louis, can you check the 8 of hearts on the river?
I forgot the 8-9.
But if you weight them by how often we have them, like we have 6-3 all the time. We have 6-8 a lot. Obviously, we also have 6-7 a lot.
But we might have
But
lost our
now
8-9.
now the low straight isn't there anymore that we wanted.
Yeah.
Also, I think under the gun can have 8, 9 in the other hand, and he cannot. Here, he never has a straight, right? He cannot
And he
have
doesn't have
7,
6-8.
9.
7,
He doesn't
3,
even have 6-8 suited.
6, jammin'. Queen 6. That's a good one. Reactivate on the double straight bringer.
Okay, so here I'm
Just-
interested in what would we do with ace four suited with the backdoor
Just
flush?
fold it.
With the backdoor flush, Scotty.
Suited.
Ace four of spade.
Oh, wait, with the backdoor flush? Don't fold it.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Call the back.
We have ace 7, ace 8, ace 9 suited.
I think we would mainly fold with some raising.
Mm.
The thing is, when we make the wheel, it's a four-liner.
The thing is, he has every bet raise in the deck. That's the thing, and he raised pretty tight pre-flop.
No, I think ace four suited would be much better without the 6 there. But now when it runs out 3 deuce, it's a four-liner. And
So
it's
with the
hard
backdoor, we
to get paid.
continue. We never fold the backdoor.
Interesting that it. Yeah, I would fold here a lot more.
So you're basically raising every ace with the backdoor flush. That could make a straight sometime.
Okay. Not the deuce though.
Okay.
Not the deuce.
The magic deuce.
Yeah.
Not so magic.
Not always.
Is Jack not good enough to raise anymore?
Hmm. The more straight draw bluffs we have, the fewer other things we have to pull from.
Yeah, that's what I'm learning.
Okay, now I'm just curious. If you change it to 10, 7, 6, I guess that's once again, then we have a completed straight. An ace 3 also
Double,
folds.
this is the double gapper, right? So it's not gonna bet small.
Yeah, an ace 3 now can fold.
Mhm.
Mm.
It's funny because the lower the board gets, the more we can summarize the whole strategy with a few lines.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
It's like
What
I
if-
missed the entire session.
What if we node lock them on the double gapper to only bet small? Do we raise more or less? Must be less, right?
Uh,
Now their
Bigger
range is
size.
stronger than it should be.
Yes.
you raise bigger size.
We
Hmm.
don't check raise this. We check call.
Yep, agree.
That's marginal.
Not even 10%.
Any mixing folds already?
Nope.
No.
No folds. Fuck that.
But
It's actually
Now you
not
start
our
mixing
best
folds.
9, right? Because queen
Isn't
9 is
that-
better, jack 9 is better.
Higher
Yeah.
EV.
Straight connectivity.
Yeah.
On the bottom. So we donk or no?
I don't want to donk this.
I don't know. You can still run into queen jack.
We can. We can still run into a 7.
No, we have all the sevens.
I know. But that doesn't mean he has no 7.
He has a7 suited,
His A7 suited
pocket 7.
of hearts and
Sure,
spades.
but we have a huge 7 advantage,
We
is how
do.
I would say it.
What would you like to do with your 7 advantage, given that you have ace-9?
I think I want to bet 2 a little bit of the time, but not that much.
All right.
Oh. So it's not range lead, right?
I don't believe so. Because
Okay.
the high straight is already there.
Yeah.
We'll check.
Oh,
The time.
40%,
it.
40%
I
donk.
knew it. I don't know why I fell for it. I knew it.
Still,
I should-
still
I sh-
minority, but
I
respectable.
could have got my point here.
Now you
Yeah.
lose.
Roger,
If you- If you lose one more, you get to go to the people not so smart.
see? Roger is now, he scammed me.
What's happening?
It's easier to play when you call it. If you raise, well, then what? Try the raise line, the same hand.
You mean the bet line?
Scamming
Bet
me
line, sorry.
doesn't give you
Bet
a
line.
point, Roger, but it gets you out of Artura's club.
Can you show
Alright.
the range?
Yeah, please.
He checked. This is good.
That's what happens in game. Also.
Mhm.
But you're not getting bluffed if you check. Like,
We're on his
That
node now.
much. So
What
connected.
now? Do you wanna see the leads?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's the lead.
All
Everything.
right. He doesn't have queen jack under this line. This is good. When it goes check on the turn, he doesn't have queen jack ever at all in this.
What if
kind
he
of
has queen
line.
jack of diamonds? He's tricking you.
All right.
No, that would be dumb, right?
Because
So
there's so much
especially
value
deep
to get from
like this.
7. There's so much value to get to being check raised by a 7 when you have jack queen.
Deeper stack you are, the less you want to slow play.
3.
2?
Check and
One
maybe
check.
call.
Check or 2? Maybe check. And maybe check.
Check and maybe call. Hey,
What about check raise?
how about check win?
Check, raise. I think you want a more relevant blocker in your hand.
yeah, we unblock everything.
Check again.
Oh,
No,
wait,
no,
did
what
we
do you
even
mean?
play the flop?
Oh.
What happened?
We did. We check called. We've
Oh, it
already done.
happened so fast.
And there's the same thing. There's a little bit of donking.
The same board actually, I think.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
No?
The other was 10-9-8-6.
All right.
Oh yeah, can we see Queen 10-9 board?
How big can we go?
Queen 10-9. That was last week.
Yeah. And we're
How
drilling
big
with
would-
Not all in.
I'm saying we can go
I agree,
very
not all
big,
in.
very big.
Mm,
300%. This is no one calling, right? So it's just
maybe
We
we
wanna get
shouldn't
called
be
by a
too
10.
greedy.
149.
Yeah, 149 sounds.
I agree. 150.
Not 87. I mean, not 74. That's my prediction.
Do we ever check this too?
Yeah,
Some check. I mean, there's always some weird check, but
I don't
there's
think we check.
sometimes donking
I wouldn't, but
small size.
Rather
Mostly-
check a vote. Like
Yeah.
10-9, maybe we check.
one not advance. Makes sense.
Wow, 150,
Nice.
very good.
all right.
9-7
Quarter
maybe
point.
is a good check. Let him bet a 10 and then we pile it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Good call.
Check raise.
And then we run into tens full.
Check
Yeah.
raise 55. Oh, check raise smaller.
Yeah, because this is not like 10, what is it, 10-7-4 double gapper, right?
Mm,
It's actually like 10-7-3 disconnected.
okay,
So it needs less protection, so we
which
want
is
to call
33. Okay.
very small.
It's closer to 10-7-4 than to 10-3 deuce.
No, because it's not a double gapper.
Yes, it is. It's just not a double two gapper. It's a two
Yeah.
gapper and a three gapper.
We might
Yeah,
can look
that's
at
what
the
I'm
range
saying.
and
It's not a
see.
double gapper.
But there's still a
So,
ton of straight draws.
okay, so the
For
proper
five,
term would be double gapper, right?
Double two gapper?
Um,
But two gapper, three gapper is as close as it comes to double two gapper, no? Or is two gapper, one gapper better? Like 10-7-5 would be more overbet.
Hey, Louis, on your note there, though, write over bets by in position because they might think that we mean that we raise big. We don't. We mean that he did.
We cannot overbet as a race, right?
Thank you.
You can raise big. Like we had the raise 120.
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
that
but
an
it's
overbet?
percentage.
It
No,
was, but
overbet of what?
I know what you mean, but whatever.
Right,
Maybe you're correct.
Clarity's never bad.
we
this
need
is
to
a brick.
fire again.
Get more value.
yeah.
Oh, we've had this one before. Not quite this
55.
one, but similar one.
No, it was small, right? It was
I
30,
Yeah, it was
try.
third with most of our 10x, right?
yeah,
I tried
33.
Denny's words.
we
Denny
don't want to
said,
isolate ourselves for versus value. So
I
that's
said we go polar on the brick, but
"Yep."
not when we have top pair. Cause you
When
wanna think about what your hand wants to do as well, and what the incentives are. And here we're trying to squeak out more value against 7x, pocket eights, queen 10, jack 10. Like we
Yeah.
can't mash the pot too much. Our hand's not worth that much anymore.
No.
Okay, I would still go 125%, but okay. I go with your rule you said in the beginning, go big. Doesn't work here.
just
Nope. 55 is big enough.
Always think about the incentives of your hand. In addition to the range as a whole.
Check call most.
What happened? We bet
We're
third
gonna
and,
we're just
oh, we bet
we're
half.
discussing what to do here, and two of us say check, and then we see how big he bets to see whether we call check, and then call most bets, but not all bet.
I don't really like that line.
You want to block bet?
When a value
I
bet.
think 10 or third. I think 60 is too much.
yes.
Okay, maybe I turned then.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Block.
No checking.
No checking. Wrong,
Our
wrong,
good
wrong.
tens go third, our bad tens go small.
Alright.
With better 10, like solely ace 10?
Yeah, that's true.
No, we have a good 10. The bad ones would go smaller, I think. That's what we saw before.
Can we fold this with no backdoor flush?
Of
This is
course,
fold.
Of
Okay,
course.
good. Let's fold.
I'm out of here.
Good.
I will be so mad. Like if you drill like backdoor straight or something, you check it versus me.
By the way, if you guys want to play some more at 100 big blinds, at 9:15 when we close, we're going to do the cash game one. Just so you know, we're going to be looking at limp raised pots.
Very nice.
Limp race or how is it?
Yeah,
Like
somebody
BBB?
limps, limp ISO, call, what do we do after that? How do we play after the limp ISO line? When we're the ISO, because we're never the limp.
Do we have theory for it or?
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
We have no solver theory for it. We have theory for it.
Okay.
And we have an
Good old
actual,
fashioned.
and we have
Awkward.
real data on what their open limping ranges are.
Mm.
Mass data analysis, my friends, in the cash game study group.
Very nice. Check it out.
I better open up that file.
Hmm.
Raise small.
Call.
Raise
Call.
small.
Call.
Bob, are you gonna lose another point?
We can fold out ace, queen offsuit, ace, king offsuit. Wasn't that the thing?
Dude, we're suited now.
Mm.
We have backdoor flush potential.
Okay,
Let's hear, it's offsuit, Bob. It's written.
all right.
It's not suited.
Now we have too much equity to bluff.
Yeah.
In general, suited hands don't.
What about
Maybe-
ace nine suited though? Do we do it with all those in-betweeners again?
I don't think so.
No.
Ace
Not really.
six. Ace six. We get a bunch of
Six,
aces.
5, 4.
Mhm.
Better aces to fold to can make a straight.
Then you can dig in the offsuit ones, which we don't do much, right?
Well, I find ace five is.
Okay, wait, but here even ace jack offsuit is not raising.
It's
What is
about
that
the same
again?
as it was before.
A little less.
Is it?
Yeah,
That's okay.
It was never a high frequency play.
Hmm. I mean, 10% is not much. True.
Check.
so we have
Do we
really
build
good
out donk
idea
range?
candidates for our check raising range here, so it's really good, I think.
Mhm.
We'll check.
Oh. Check again.
130.
Oh, we're bet. Oh, we're bet.
Or if we aren't checking, what size? Like I think checking will be at least 30% of the strategy.
I think Artura's got maybe a point here.
130. Yeah.
Yeah, Artura's got a point.
We'll go bigger, but 150,
Oh.
170.
Call the
Congratulations.
overbet. He escaped at the final second. Yeah, Artura's finally said something smart. 2 hour, 52 minutes in, 1 hour.
He just didn't listen.
I'm glad you found something after us. So yeah, whenever it goes check, check on the turn, and you're on the big blind, it's a reoccurring theme. So you can bet 80% with your tens, and then your jacks can go 150% pop. I was in the last document I got from Frank.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Very lean, right?
Raise it up.
Yeah.
33, 55.
Is this not just a call? And then you wanna raise like king, queen?
I don't know. Feels like we want to raise very lean, so
I think you prefer raising queen jack to king queen.
Okay, so you wanna raise 80% or 120%?
80 or 55.
Yeah, we
Negative.
raised on it.
Majority 80 maybe.
33.
You know what it says here? On 10-9 textures, we mostly raise big.
Fuck.
80 is pretty big, no?
It was
120?
big.
No?
Alright. I don't know.
Let's go. Show what range does. It feels like even 1080 and 7 could raise, right? So we don't wanna then nuke with four bluffs.
Everything is correct except check or fold. And all in.
Oh, and different.
Hmm.
But
I
tens
need
raise
to
small.
re-examine this line.
So king, queen. Does it raise more or raise less? Queen jack.
Louis, why don't we get mono boards?
Offsuit, less.
Yeah. Queen.
So overall, just to say something smart and maybe I get 1 point. We're actually only
Completed equity.
only raising like 55% most of the time, sometimes 33%, and rarely even bigger, right? That's something that's happening on the 10 high boards. On a jack high, it would be different.
You should look at the 7 and 8 as well. What if it's just unique to 10-9-6?
Sorry, boy. Sorry, Baba, I wasn't listening. What did you say?
I just said on 10 high boards, we mainly use smaller raise sizes, like 55% and 33%. On jack high boards, we use like 83% and more.
No,
It seems to be, is it not true?
it depends on the
Can,
board
can, can we
texture.
look the overview on 10 high boards? Because I'm pretty sure that
We cannot. There's no way to
I
do
think
that.
he's right though.
it's
We
in.
haven't seen much small raising up until today.
Yeah, I agree. But I missed a couple sessions.
Like on queen high
Basically,
boards, we weren't ever really raising 33%.
yeah, and I can
Yeah,
vouch for
exactly. That's what I'm saying. On 10 high
Okay, I
boards, it
agree.
looks like
I
we are
agree.
using a lot more 33 and 55. And before we used a lot more 55, 83%, right?
Alright. Sure, I
Okay.
agree with that.
What? 1 point? Let's
1
go.
point. Better than nothing.
Yeah.
And then you said something smart, so you're not so smart anymore. So alright, I think we're gonna wrap it up on that. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like, subscribe, comment. And see you guys on Wednesday. Wednesday we have history. We're gonna check out the 109 that no cry one on ACR. Right, guys, have a good one.